of Cthulhu is a character that I was introduced to from a game called Terraria. I really wanted to make something to wear for Halloween, so today I'm going to show you how to make Eye of Cthulhu earrings. Start off with a piece of white polymer clay, and you're going to heat this up in your hands, and you're going to roll a ball out of this piece. Once you have a sphere, you're then going to grab an X-Acto knife or razor and cut this in half, and then you're going to roll those two pieces into perfect circles. Then cut a triangle slice out of each circle. This is going to be the opening of the mouth, the part that's going to clasp onto your ear. Now you're going to grab a earring pin post, and you're just going to stick it into the clay to mark where you're going to put the post. Now I'm grabbing a pin needle, and I'm just going to stick this through the center of the mouth. I was going to attach red beads to this, but we're not really going to use this, so we will get rid of that later. So now bake your pieces at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 minutes. Once they're baked to completely cool, use super glue to attach the studs and give this time to completely dry. Now I'm going to grab a piece of red polymer clay, and I made a little circle, squished it down, and I'm cutting it in half. Then I'm just going to stick this half onto the inner portion of the mouth. So this is going to be the red on the inside of the mouth, and I'm just using a clay tool to set this in place. You can also use a razor. Make sure it's nice and snug. You're going to add the opposite side that you had cut and just press it down firmly to make sure that it stays in place. Now grab a piece of yellow polymer clay, and I'm going to roll this out and make sure that it's thinner towards the edge and cut off a teeny tiny little piece. This is going to be the teeth. Carefully attach this to the opening of the mouth and just continue down the line, rolling each time you're about to cut. This takes a little time and a lot of patience since they're so small to work with, but these minor details will pay off in the end. So now that you have all of your teeth attached to the earrings, you're then going to bake these. Follow the instructions on the back of your polymer clay. Once these are baked to completely cool, I'm just going to cut off this edge. I don't need it for what I'm doing. And I'm going to grab some red acrylic paint, and I'm going to begin to paint in the details of the eyeball. So just go around the eye, continue to paint the veins, make various lines. It doesn't have to be perfect here, and I'm gonna fill the bottom portion with red. I'm also gonna go in with some red paint around the teeth. So now I'm just cutting red pieces of thread, and I'm going to add a Sculpey glass glaze to this clay so that it shines just like an eyeball. And while that glaze is still wet, I'm going to add on those pieces of thread. This is going to be the nerve endings for the eyeball. You can add more glaze on top of this to set it down in place and give it a little extra dimension. Once you're done attaching these and the glaze is completely dry, all I did was twist the threads together so that they go in the same direction. And that's it! You now have yourself some really awesome earrings for Halloween. These don't only have to be earrings, you can make them into a keychain or whatever you like. I hope you guys enjoy this and try it out yourself. If you do, tweet me a picture with the hashtag CreateCQ so I can see all of your creations. Remember, good luck and have fun!